Dear students, the following video covers education. When talking about schools, we need to distinguish several essential types according to the age of pupils or students attending that school facility. First of all, let's mention the nursery schools, where the little children are fed and taken care of by teachers specialized to the work with the small children. Kindergartens are attended by the children in the age between 3 to 5 years. Primary or elementary schools represent the basic elementary education worldwide, not only in Slovakia. The secondary schools, high schools, vary in our Slovak conditions. We can recognize the so-called grammar schools, specialized schools, or the vocational schools, which are presented by the technical fields of study. The highest degree of education can be obtained during the university college study. The school year begins in September and finishes in the latest June. At the end of each school year, the pupils and students get school reports, or the so-called school certificates. This is followed by an awaited holiday time. Other holidays during the school year include the Christmas holidays in December and January, Easter holidays during March or April, and spring holidays, which usually are divided into 3 different weeks for several different regions of Slovakia. National holidays, the bank holidays, comprise one or several days feasts. During that time, pupils and students do not go to school and everyone is at home. The preschool education comprises the nursery schools and the kindergartens. During the very early ages, the nursery schools provide the little children with spending a few hours every day by playing and doing certain activities. The little kids start to socialize with other children, which is the greatest advantage of these schools. Kindergartens provide little children to learn social basics, the ethics and the principles of alphabet and mathematics. The basics of computing and reading helps these children to develop faster during their primary school studies. The elementary schools are attended by all the children in the ages between 6 to 15 years. This 9-year school attendance is compulsory in Slovakia as well as most of the world countries. The children gradually learn to read, write, count, and obtain the basic skills to survive in the modern world. The main subjects include mother tongue, be it the Slovak or English language, mathematics, chemistry, history, geography, science, which includes in English-speaking countries the subjects like biology or the physics. Computer science or IT studies and languages are added later on to the portfolio of every single student. The 8-year grammar schools are very special schools in Slovakia because they provide the students to get automatically from the elementary education to that of high school. The secondary education is not compulsory, however, very demanded by all that age groups between 15 to 19 years. We distinguish secondary technical schools, the medical secondary schools, economic secondary schools, agricultural or business academy oriented. The apprentice centers do not exist anymore in Slovakia, however, several fields of study are of that 3-year levels. The grammar schools prepare students for further university studies, be it in Slovakia or abroad. The very end of the high school study is finished by passing the school leaving examination, called maturitné skúšky in Slovakia. This exam consists of the written part, partially directed by the state and the Ministry of Education, and the oral part, primarily in the Slovak and English language. If you want to get to the high school, and especially to an university, you have to pass the entrance exams. we can distinguish various fields of study at the universities in Slovakia and abroad, be it the law, medicine, applied physics, biotechnologies, teaching, or engineering. All that and much more is studied all over the world. The Slovak universities use two-term system. Winter and summer terms vary according to the number of exams, and they are regular periods of the academic year. The bachelor's degree is the lowest level of university studies. Master's degree or engineer represent the most common type of university education in Slovakia. The philosophy doctor PhD degree is the highest one which a student can obtain in Slovakia and obviously in the world. The most famous Slovak universities include the Comenius University, located in Bratislava, which is the oldest and the most prestigious of all the Slovak universities, followed by the UKF, the University of Constantinus the Philosopher in Nitra, or the University of St. Cyril and Methodius in Trnava. These are quite famous all over the country. The Matej Bell University in Banská Bystrica provides students with more human and artistic fields of study. The University of Pavol Jozef Šafárik in Košice, or the Technical University located in the same city, provides students with various fields of study ranging from engineering to architecture to economy. I want you to answer the following questions. How much money do you spend on education and things related to it, be it on a monthly basis? Why do students cheat at school? Why do students cheat during the online education? Are teacher-parent meetings helpful? In what way? Give 2 reasons at least. Is truancy a serious problem in Slovak schools? What should be done to make students attend school regularly and with greater passion? What subjects do you consider to be most boring? Why do you think that? Would you like to study abroad? What are the advantages and disadvantages of studying in a foreign country? Answer those questions because the answers will help you during your preparation for the school leaving exams. The basic differences between Slovak and British education would be the school attendance. The compulsory education in Slovakia is from the age of 6 to 16. In Britain, it is from 5 to 16. The types of schools also vary according to their origin. In Slovakia, we recognize the so-called state schools, the most prevalent, the church schools or the private schools, like scholaris is. The school year starts on the 1st of September in Slovakia, but in the UK, the school year is divided into 3 terms, the autumn, spring and summer. I want you to describe the student's life. Every one of you has experienced a lot of great moments during your high school study. So, concentrate on the answers. We will talk about all these at the online lesson. A lot of high schools, as well as universities, provide the students with foreign exchanges. During the summertime, a lot of students tend to work abroad as, for example, the au pairs. Who is a good teacher for you? What should he or she be like? Who is a good student and what about his characteristics? These are the essential questions which we will discuss at the online lesson. You are the future of the world, so don't hesitate to find the answers for all the questions.